This is the ultimate guide to romanticizing summer. I see that board of summer look. I will be giving you the keys to making the highlight reel of your life this summer. Signature things for this summer that will remind you of the best summer of your life every single year, even after it's passed. So sit tight and let's get right into it. I'm Jessica Monet and welcome back to my channel. The first thing we're going to talk about is building your lore. Let's do a little exercise. Sit and close your eyes. I'm watching you. Picture this. It is a warm summer evening. Warm on your skin, cool on your face. You can smell the night air almost. The sense of jasmine, sense of salt because of the water near to you. You are riding away in the night. And somebody catches a glimpse of you and they're like, who is that? Who is she? I need to get to know her. Do you want that feeling? In order for you to get that feeling, in order for that scenario to actually be your reality this summer, we need to build our lore. We need to build our history. The first thing that you're gonna do in order for this lore to come to you is that you are gonna give yourself a new identity this summer. I do this all the time whenever I go out. When I used to go on my nights out and things like that, I would go by another name. Why? I don't know. It was just really fun. It helps you not to be stuck in the bubble of, oh, I'm shy little Lucy or I'm scared little Emma. No, you are a new person. This isn't Emma. This isn't Danny. This isn't Lucy. This is Willow. This is Roxy. This is... Give me some names. Give me some names. This is Esmeralda. Esmeralda. I call my sister that every time she wears this beautiful red dress and her big, big curly hair because it's a new persona. This is a new you. And so you won't behave the way that you usually do. You won't be shy. You won't be scared because it's not you that they're talking to. They're talking to Esmeralda. It's not you that they're seeing. They're seeing Esmeralda.
Okay, but this is gonna cause dissonance. Like, that's not actually me.
It is you, but it's the you that you were scared to let out because you're afraid of being seen. You're afraid of that being attached to what you know is your identity. So if you go by something else, another name, you will shed that fear away and be able to do things that you never thought that you were going to do or experience life in a way that you never thought that you would experience because you were not Lucy, you were Esmeralda. The second thing that you were going to do in order to build your lore, because we can't build lore on our own. We can't make memories by ourselves. I mean, we can, but the best ones are usually involving other people. The way that you're going to involve other people in this specific step is that you are going to write notes and give them to strangers. Write notes and give them to strangers. The feeling that it gives you is almost euphoric. Like, let's say you're on a beach or you're in a library or whatever, you're in a cafe outdoor because it's hot, it's a hot day. You see someone in the same cafe, on the same beach, in the same building, and their outfit is amazing or they look really cute or whatever. You then get to interact with them directly. You write them a note. Give them the note. Oh my goodness, give them the note. Don't just leave without giving it to them. And leave. Don't stay there. Leave. Okay, get out. This is good for my introverted girlies because you don't actually have to interact with You can just give them a note and leave. It's a compliment, so they'll feel good about themselves and you'll feel good because you made them feel good about themselves. Okay? You are brightening up other people's day whilst potentially giving other people a chance to interact with you later on. So the reason why they're going to be getting that chance is because at the end of the note, if you're feeling bold enough, and you don't want it to be like a one-off and just walk away, you're going to put your number at the bottom of the note. You're going to put your number at the bottom of the note. Kiddos. Compliment and then number, because it's like, let's be friends, you know? And then if they feel up to it themselves, they're like, okay, yeah. Then they'll message you and then boom, friends, Lord, memories. Come on, look at it. It doesn't get better than this. You literally just invited somebody in your life just by giving them a piece of paper. How much easier can it get? It doesn't. New friends, new memories, new lore, maybe even a summer fling, who knows. The third thing that you are going to do in order to make your summer lore this year is that you are going to have a yes day. You're going to ask your friends once a week or once every 2 weeks, whatever you should do this day, and whatever they say, you have to do it. You have to do it. Now, make sure that you don't have evil friends. We want to make this a more memorable summer that we can look back on fondly and that will inspire us to top it off even better. Talk to somebody that you meet on the street. Yes. Go into a shop that you've never been in before and buy something. Yes. Solo travel. Yes. They're going to be telling you suggestions and you can push yourself to say yes. Push yourself to have more memories. Push yourself to make this the most unforgettable summer you will ever have. For now. The next thing that you're going to do to build your lore. Listen, I have only done this once and I will forever advocate for that. You are going to solo travel, but you're not just going to solo travel and just go in your jeans and a top, your Converse, your sandals. You might as well have went to the local beach in your town. No, we're going to a whole new country. We're not Emma or Esmeralda. Remember? Yes, okay. You're going to a whole new country as the person that you truly want to be this summer. And so you're gonna dress like her. And I don't care what her looks like for you. That's up to you to decide. But I'm going to ask one thing of you. And that one thing is for you to overdress. 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 It's summer. Overdress. Your Esmeralda, overdress. It's your life, overdress. We are building memories. What the heck? Why am I going to a brand new time with much more possibilities, much more memories I can make, different languages, different cultures, new things that I can do in jeans and a tank top? Am I going to feel more confident and have more of a blast and want to do more things if I'm wearing jeans and a tank top or if I'm wearing a sparkly dress and heels? There's an obvious answer. And jeans and a tank top is not the right one. Why am I telling you to overdress? Because overdressing is usually just dressing well. It's just dressing well. The reason why it's been labeled overdressing is because people feel uncomfortable that they cannot show up in the bare minimum version of themselves in their day-to-day life. So they want to make people who actually put an effort into how they look and to how they show up, make them feel bad about it so that they can be shamed into following them by showing up in a lower effort version of themselves. Overdressing isn't usually, most of the time, actually overdressing. It is just dressing well. Do you not realize that you feel so confident on your birthday? You feel so confident on your birthday, like you're in a beautiful dress and you're in this nice restaurant. You look amazing and you want everybody to acknowledge that and see that and, wish you happy birthday and all that type of stuff. People are paying attention to you. So you carry yourself better. Your shoulders are back, your head is high, you're strutting. Usually you're walking hunched shoulder and head down and you're taking small strides. Now you're strutting. I need you to bring that same energy when you're solo traveling in the south of France. This isn't a joke. This is not a light thing. Whatever we do, we put our best into it. Solo travel, make memories whilst looking like the best version of yourself. We're talking about a main character summer. We're talking about a summer that we're never going to forget for as long as you live. But how are we going to remember it? We had the memories, yes, but you're also going to remember it if you have something signature for this summer. This is where you can kind of, you can go a little wild with your card, buy some things that cater to your senses so that you will never forget this summer. One example that I can give of this. When I went on holiday with my family to Turkey, there is a perfume that I bought over there that every time I smell it, it reminds me of Turkey. I keep the bottle because it always reminds me of the memories that we had there. And so buy a perfume that you're going to wear this whole summer and you're not going to wear it again. Maybe you'll wear it next summer, but you will remember this summer every single time you smell that perfume. And then everybody that you meet this summer as well will associate you with that scent. Have something that's a signature of yours. It doesn't even have to be perfume. It can also be a signature song. It can be lipstick. It can be lipstick, okay? If you're like, I'm gonna wear red lipstick this whole summer, wear red lipstick this whole summer. Get a specific shade. So then every time you see it, you're like, wait, I wore that shade all summer in 2025. Like, I remember that summer. That summer was the best summer of my life. Something that would trigger those memories. Or something that will also make you stand out. Now we're going to talk about the main character It Girl summer routine. Okay, how to romanticize our routine and switch it up a little bit so that we can fully take advantage, fully immerse ourselves into it. First, we're going to talk about breakfast. Breakfast, very important, okay? Usually most people, when they have breakfast, they like to go for the quick fix. Cereal, tea, coffee. If we want to make our breakfast a little bit more romantic, we want to make it a little bit more summer themed. Make a smoothie. If you don't have time, make it the night before and have it in the morning. Fruit smoothie. I would encourage you to make it like bright colors. An acai bowl or a smoothie bowl or that kind of thing. Bright colors, different fruits and vegetables, and the granola fiber you're getting your stuff in. Okay, it's very nutrient dense. Your body's gonna thank you for it. Why do you guys even drink coffee? It doesn't taste that great. Every time I drink coffee, it gives me mad anxiety. I don't like it. Instead of eggs and sausages, have avocado toast or have a salmon poke bowl. Whatever it reminds you of, like tropical, vacation, whatever is colorful, have that instead of what you usually have. I know some of you guys like to go for runs in the morning. Some of you guys like to do whatever workout in the morning. If you live in a very hot or just like sunny place, in the morning, instead of going for a run, you can still do that if you want, but you can do some morning Pilates in your back garden if you have one, or in your room, but just like open the curtains. Something that is in the sun. If you have the option, don't do it in your room and go in your back garden. But if you don't have that, then being in your room is just as fine because the sun is coming through. But you're also going to incorporate tanning and vitamin D time. The vitamin D that you're going to get from being outside in the sun is going to set you up for a very long time. Okay, please remember that and trust me. And I'm talking to all of my UK baddies right now. If the sun comes out for a smidge of a second in the UK, run. Run outside. You're just sitting there or lying down or whatever, and you're just soaking in the sun, the light, and the vitamin D. Not only will it do amazing things for your mood and your serotonin levels, but also it will calm your nervous system down, and it will also give you vitamin D. So you will be able to sleep better, you will be able to have better moods, less irritability, and all of that kind of stuff. And the last thing you're going to incorporate into your summer routine that's going to make it so romantic is that you are going to have a fruit of the week. Some of you are stuck eating the most basic fruits. We have it every day and they're boring. There are markets in your town that you haven't explored, the Eastern food shops in your town that you haven't been into that sell exotic fruits. They have exotic fruits. You're sad because your friends are on a trip to Mallorca and they're eating passion fruit and pineapple and whatever, and you are eating the same apple every single day. No, that doesn't have to be your life. Make a list of all the fruits that you want to eat, all the fruits that look pretty. Make a list of the ones you want to try. Find a store that sells them, and then once a week or once every 2 weeks, try a new fruit. I tried star fruit once. Didn't really like it, but it was a good experience. Do you know what I mean? So then you'll find out things that you like and what you don't like, and just experience new fruits and things like that. You can try mangosteen, rambutan, star fruit, passion fruit, dragon fruit. Try them. One new fruit a week. This is the last but not least, okay? This is how you are going to have the most amazing fun time by yourself. Because if you know me, if you were a regular to this channel, you would know I'm such an advocate for alone time. I'm such an advocate for romanticizing my life and my time by myself, for enjoying the time that I spend by myself, and for creating new ways to enjoy that time by myself. So I'm going to be telling you guys how you can romanticize and have an it girl summer with doing solo dates on your own. Be near water. What am I talking about? I'm talking kayaking. I'm talking fishing. I'm talking, swimming. Just be near water. Do activities. So water sport. You're trying new things that you would most likely reserve for the holiday or most likely reserve for your friends, but you're having that as an exploration day for yourself. And you're not going to forget your summer because you tried this new thing this year, this day. Be near water, do water sports. What's the second thing? Go to a salsa or Latin dance bar. When I was in uni in my city, there was a company that did salsa or bachata nights in the club, but for beginners, it was free for an hour. So there are places that do these salsa and bachata, not a class, but a dance club, specifically a dance club. So then it's just the vibe, like they're playing Latin music and you're dancing. Most of those dances are with a partner. Someone will come up to you and dance with you. So you've met a new person, you've made a new friend, and you're doing something new on your own. You didn't have to wait for your friends to say yes. You didn't have to sit on the sidelines and have an instructor or somebody pair you up with somebody. No, we're all adults now. Everybody takes initiative. So you're going out and you're experiencing a whole new culture and being in an atmosphere that is just like romantic and summery, and then you're dancing, you're learning how to dance. So there you go. That is an amazing solo date. Oh my gosh. Yay me. Another thing that you could do, you can make yourself a mocktail. Make a mocktail, try different recipes, find the recipes on Pinterest or TikTok, try making them by yourself, do a little twist something. If you want to add a little something here and there, you are your own bartender, okay? Character. And you are going to make this before sunset so that you can sit and drink it at sunset. You're out in your porch or in your back garden and you were drinking your mocktail whilst watching the sun go down and the summery breeze and the summer nights just falling on top of you. How great is that? I'm gonna answer that question for you. It's fantastic. It's incredible. Oh, you guys, I need you to tell me how your summer is gonna go after this video, because there's no way your summer is gonna be boring or same old if you take in all of these tips. And for most of them, you don't even have to leave the country. You don't even have to leave your city. You can just do all of this in the comfort of your own town. So fill me in. Let me know which ones you try. Another thing that you can do at sunset specifically are sunset bike rides. These very self-explanatory. If you don't have a bike, well, I don't really know what you're gonna do in it. The last solo date, the last it girl main character summer solo date that you're gonna have is that you are going to have a solo date by going to a rooftop restaurant or a rooftop bar. So these places, again, there's just something very distinct about the summer air. Like summer nights feel very nostalgic, even when they're not really reminding you of anything. They just feel comfortable. So when you're wanting to have dinner, when you're wanting to just have a couple drinks, go somewhere that helps you directly feel that strong nostalgia and comfort. And a rooftop restaurant or bar will do that for you. You feel comfortable. And because you feel comfortable, you're more likely to go talk to somebody, and you're more likely to just make new memories by doing whatever, because you're not on high alert. You are relaxed because you are in the summer air. You just feel good. You feel good. You feel romantic. And so because of that, you will have a solo date with yourself. You will feel more relaxed. So you'll probably go up to talk to somebody, hence building your lore. And you're just living an unforgettable summer. It is the highlight reel of your life. And these tips are going to do that for you. And that's it. That's it for this video. I hope you guys had an amazing time, and I'm so excited because I want you guys to have the best summer ever. These are ways that you can just make your summer more fun without having to rely on the circumstances of your weather or waiting for a friend or the circumstance of finances. Most of these things were free anyway, most of them, not all. You can enjoy your summer today if you follow these tips. Leave a comment because I read all of my comments. I do. So leave a comment and I'd love to know what you think and what you are going to do this week to embrace the summer season. I will see you guys next time for my next summer video. Bye.